What career path should I thrive on? Out of 10 hobbies I love, where do I focus on? If these frustrations sound familiar to you, then you're not alone. Dang, these indecisive nights were probably the most agonizing parts of being an INFP. Now, why are INFPs indecisive? We'll get into that. But before we proceed, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more personality-type videos. Here we go. Why are INFPs indecisive? Why do they crave a plan or a dream, then drop it halfway? Ultimately, INFPs are curious idealists who see a wide range of possibilities. But long story short, their indecisiveness comes due to the lack of physical experience and background knowledge. Without experience, INFPs are lost whether their plans actually align with their values or not. They may promise themselves to never leave a job. They're optimistic and see opportunities in rose-colored glasses. However, it's a different story when these idealists set their foot in the war. Once they throw themselves out there, they start to evaluate everything they see, hear, feel, and touch, and keep a tally of what's good and what's bad about their experience. Why? Because they're introverted feelers. Their default response is to confer all their experiences to their values and morals. But, INFP is actually a decisive personality type. As you can see, INFP's dominant function is introverted feeling, FI, which is a judging function. Having this means we judge based on our values, beliefs, and morals. Although some won't admit it, INFPs silently evaluate a person's behavior, tone of voice, ways of thinking, intention, and subjectivity. They have strong preferences. They instantly know what they feel about everything they are supposed to. These idealists have a thing to say about the heat of the sun, the messy room, the asymmetrical tiles, and even your choice of words. If you hand art to INFPs, they know if it stirs emotions or not. If you send them a story to critique, they know if it's good or not. They either praise your work or internally judge where you fell short. INFPs constantly, but unconsciously, tag everything as good or bad. However, because they are naturally idea generators, these dreamers could struggle with the surge of ideas they come up with, where they itch to try everything. Because of extroverted intuition as an auxiliary, INFPs struggle with their expanding breadth of ideas and concepts, and due to their inner critic sitting at the 6th cognitive spot, they also struggle with committing to one concept at a time. Now, how do INFPs overcome indecisiveness? How do you break the dreadful cycle? Fortunately, there's a way for INFPs to deal with this. The answer is experience. As tedious as it sounds, but yes, INFPs actually need to get out there and try out their concepts and hypotheses. These idealists learn from experience and application, and not by sole imagination. Truth be told, relying too much on imagination messes with INFPs' decisions big time. Others say these dreamers should visualize the steps to succeed, but to me, I want to say that INFPs need more concrete evidence so their FI can judge more accurately. Researching can help too, but experience gives more weight to their judgment. Because when INFPs rely too much on ideas, you bet everything feels so exciting and enthusiastic. Why? It's because INFPs light up with the sound of every new idea. But not until they gain experience, not until they're there dwelling in the plan firsthand. For sure, when they're exposed to an audience, they would keep a record of how much they liked and hated a certain task. That said, without sufficient experiential knowledge, INFPs may make superficial decisions based on what they imagine, resulting in rabid confusion. So again, my friends, I'm quoting one of my own favorite sayings, when in doubt, do everything out, until all the options are checked off. In conclusion, you don't have to fear failure when choosing a path. You just have to face it head on and see for yourself how you resonate with it. That's how INFPs learn. You're a discoverer. You may take the long route, but at least as time goes by and as you try new things, new knowledge spring up, and you become the wise person that people can rely on. That's it. Hope you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching.